Hey, God bless everyone. Listen, I just wanted to come through and just share something with you all. Lately, I've just been having such an overwhelming sensation of gratitude towards God. But it's gratitude in the sense of, God, I thank you for every closed door. I thank you for every no. I thank God for the people who say, that's a great idea, I'll get back with you, and they never do. And I am most grateful for tables that I thought that I wanted to sit at, but was either never invited or I was rejected. Only to find out that that table was actually built upon quicksand and not the chief cornerstone, or it just wasn't a good fit, for me to be there. But one thing that I'm learning, because one of my biggest prayers that I always pray is, God, do a new thing in and through me. And oftentimes when we want God to do a new thing, we tend to go to the familiar. We want to lean towards the familiar. Why? Because it's familiar. But if God is ever going to do a new thing, in and through us and throughout the land and amongst his people, then we can't walk through every door. We can't sit at every table. We can't get a yes from everybody. And those people are not meant to get back with you, because there are things that God wants to create and build on your behalf so that he can usher in that new thing that he wants to do in and through your life. And that's something that I had to come to the realization of. So I thank God for every no. I thank God for every rejection. I thank God for, not being seated at tables that I thought that I wanted to be seated at. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel good when you get the no. It doesn't feel good when you get rejected and stuff like that. However, it worked out for my good, or it's working out for my good, because there's a different kind of table that God has prepared for me. There's a different kind of door that God is going to open up for me, and not only for me, but for me to be able to open up for others. So my prayer has been, God, as you are preparing the table for me, make sure that there's extra chairs so that I can bring others along with me.